Hello everyone out there in a Tikmikshing. This is Alyssa Susi and it's our leather headband craft night. I made a leather headband, and our cultural significance to this leather headband is that Art Patagoose used to wear these at conferences and protests, and that it's about expressing your creative expression. Can be used for girls or guys. You're going to want to start by cutting out your circles and making sure that you have a nice circle. I gave you 4 circles. You're gonna make lots of lacing with this. So we started by making the lacing. If you haven't made lacing before, you just cut it into a circular motion in a very thin strip. So it does take a little bit of time to cut the thin strip. You don't want it to be too thin where it breaks, but you don't want it to be too thick where it's not like a string. And then you wanna stretch that string. When you stretch the string, it straightens it out and makes it nice. So then I started with a normal braid. If you don't know how to do a braid, you're always weaving the outer edges left, right into the center. Just like in this video. If you need help with braiding, just let me know. And then I tied it into a knot and I measured it for my head. I made sure to tie this into a nice tight knot and measure it so it stays sturdy on my head. And I made sure it fits and it was nice and tight. Then I started checking the length of the strings that I wanted to hang from my leather headband. I think I had about an excess of 3 in the middle, and then I did 2 and 2 on each side. So what I did is I took the leather string, I folded it in half, which gave me 2 cut ends and 1 circular end, and then I pushed that through the leather headband to create a little latch, and I tightened it and pulled it tight. So they're not like tasseled on, they're tight, and I can move them if I want. If I want them closer to my face, if I want them closer to the back, then I can adjust that. Guys would usually wear it closer to their face. And then I did the beads. And so what I did for the beads is I kind of measured with my finger 1/3, and I put 3 beads on each thing, and it was a bead and then a simple little knot to hold that bead in place as it's resting with its gravity, and then a bead and then a knot to hold that other bead in place and kind of make it spaced apart so it looks really pretty. This took a little bit of while for me because picking out the colors and how many beads you want. I wasn't sure what people wanted in their kits. I did ask and reach out to see if you wanted it for a girl or a boy colors, but I'll just include a bunch of colors in the packages so you can try. And then I did kind of a show off of what it looks like. I did 2 beads at the end to give it a little sparkle. And then I would take a feather and I would loosen the knot of where the knot was to the bead. I would poke that feather end through the knot and then kind of rest it into the bead, and they stay. They stay perfectly if you've done them right. You can put glue in this if you want. I did not include glue in the kit because I like the idea that this is really adjustable and you can change it. You can change the look if you want. You can put it towards the front. You can take feathers off. You can put feathers on. You can put different beads on. It's totally up to your creativity. You don't have to make it like I'd make it, but I'd really like to see your uniqueness. So when you do make your headband, please share a photo online. Tag me in it. I'd love to see what you did with your headbands. My partner, he did a beaded one, which was different from mine. It almost looks like a friendship bracelet or a crown. So I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, and I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. The cutting does take a little bit of time, but other than that, it's pretty fun, and it's enjoyable, and it's something that is kind of cool looking. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.